Alright, so we are going to do a taste test today on this zucchini here, which has got to come off because it's getting too big. I got 2 zucchinis here that I'm going to let fully ripen to get seed from, and I also have some more zucchinis on this side. But these zucchini plants really need to come down now at this point because they're really crowding out all my other vegetables. I didn't think these things were going to get this big, and not only that, they're loaded with downy mildew, so they really need to come down for the most part. I'll leave like the main stem, but I want to take off all this foliage, excess foliage that has you know, all the downy mildew on it. I really want to get rid of that, kill this downy mildew quick. So we're going to pull off these 3 zucchinis, and we'll leave these 2 on here to fully ripen so I can get good seed from them. I might leave a 3rd zucchini on it because once you pick these things, you got to eat them within a few days. And one of these zucchinis, the size of this thing, I don't think I can honestly eat one of those in even 2 meals. These things are way too big for me to eat. So let me cut them off first. I can't do it with a camera in my hand. Let me cut those off first, and then we will be right back. Okay, so here we are, and we got it out on the bench. And as you can see, this is quite a big zucchini. This is probably one of the biggest zucchinis I've ever grown in my life. I've never seen the zucchinis get this big. It wasn't like I even had time from the time it was small, really, to the time it got big, really. I mean, it was like maybe 3 or 4 days. It went from a very small zucchini into something like this. So it grew very quickly. I'm not sure as to what I did for that to happen, because the zucchinis in my greenhouse didn't even make zucchinis. So I'm pretty happy I got these. I roughly got about 6 zucchinis, roughly around the same size. Again, this is called the Dark Green Zucchini. Just a standard dark green commercial variety, I guess you could say. But that's what this zucchini is. And we're going to cut this open and get a slice out of it and see what it looks like. Hopefully the seeds ain't fully developed. And we're going to use my trusty dandy Bowie knife that was given to me. And let's cut her open here. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the inside. That looks like a good zucchini to me, boy. We're going to cut a slice off of that and do a taste test for you, but I just wanted to cut it open first and show it to you. Now, this thing might take me about a week to actually eat this thing, so I don't really know how far I can get into it. Now, you're probably wondering what was the size of it, and I meant to measure it before I actually did my little chopping thing here. So if we just stick that on the end, let me see what you... This zucchini from end to end is 15.5 inches. This zucchini is 15.5 inches, and what's the diameter of it? It's 3.5 inches diameter, this thing. 3.5 inches in diameter. Now that is a big vegetable, let me tell you something. So let's cut a slice off of this thing. Try to give you an idea what the flavor's like. Now here's a slice, nice, and even that knife really cuts these things really good. All right, so this may be a little overdeveloped. I know some of the other ones out there are getting really too far overdeveloped, where I'm just going to let those go to seed, and I'll get the seed from them. But let's give that a bite and see what it tastes like. Okay, so how could I describe as the flavor of a zucchini? One like this anyway. Okay, so first of all, the texture and effect are similar to cucumber. This isn't as sweet. This center part here is a little bit more coarse, should I say. It's more like a squash type of texture than a cucumber. Cucumbers are real juicy, usually they're very soft, there's no grittiness to it. This is a little bit more gritty in grain, has a little more texture to it, but as far as like the flavor goes, the flavor of this thing is very similar to a standard regular cucumber. It basically It's very mild in flavor. I'm sure once they get big and they start turning yellow and everything, they're probably going to get, kind of on the bitter side. But they're very mild in flavor. It's very chewy, very, very pleasant to the palate. Let me take another bite and try to let it go through my mind. Zucchinis have a very mild flavor, at least this variety does. And it's very nice as far as like adding it to soups because they hold their shape. Would it be like if you tried to add a cucumber to a soup, it really wouldn't work. These will work good in soups. They generally work good in any kind of cooking dishes. And they also work really good for eating them raw. For people like me who like to eat my vegetables raw, this is a good option as opposed to always eating cucumbers. The only problem is that as you can see, these things can get very big, and so you really want to plan out when you harvest and consume one of these, because like I said, one of these can take me 2 or 3 days to consume it. I'm not just going to eat this thing every day, all day long, and fill my belly with this thing. I want to be able to, eat other things too. So I eat it in conjunction with other foods. There's no possible way I can actually eat this thing in one day. Even if I didn't eat nothing all day and I was just eating on this thing, this would be too much for me. So you have to plan out how you're going to use that cucumber. Are you going to freeze it? You're going to eat it? You're going to consume it and use it? You really plan these out because this ain't like a regular cucumber because of the size. It's very big and you got to do something with it. As far as the flavor and texture of it, it's very good for salads. I personally like eating them raw. I like to chop them up and put them in salads. Like I'll make my own garden salad. Basically pick some lettuce leaves. I'll pick a bunch of tomatoes. I'll pick maybe a cucumber, or I'll pick one of these. And I'll pick a couple of random other things that might be ready around the yard. And that includes some of the wild vegetation that I have. And I'll include that in a salad, and I'll make a basic salad out of it. Add a little bit of apple cider vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, pepper, and we are good to go. That's a full meal. Now, I don't do that all the time. A lot of times I like to forage. But when I do make salads, this is one of the things I like to add to salads. I don't grow them very often because, as you can see in the video, earlier part of the video, anything that's cucumber or squash or anything like that always gets massive downy mildew and powdery mildew problems. And so I very rarely get fruits this big because of the powdery and downy mildew. And it's really coming in strong mid-August. So, I mean, that's why I don't really grow a lot of pumpkins. But I really do love those plants. I just don't grow them a lot because of the downy and powdery mildew problems we have here. But I got lucky this year, and I got myself a couple of good zucchinis. I'm going to let that other one ripen up on there. We're going to, with this one, I'm not sure what to do with that. I'm going to see how long I can leave it on my counter for, or maybe in my refrigerator, before I actually start using it, because like I said, I have to feed off of this thing now for the next couple of days. And like, I'll eat it like this in slices. So that way, I can consume it throughout the day. But let me take one more bite and we'll end this review. There is some seeds on the inside. That's why I'm avoiding the inside. But the inside and the rind, up to the rind, they're very consistent. So you could get away with eating the inside the same as the outside. I'm just avoiding it because there are some seeds in there and I don't really want to chew on them and spit them out, as you can see here, right there. There's seeds in there, so they're not viable because I did pick it too early. But some of the ones that are on my plant now, those will be good for selling seed. Anyway, as far as like what zucchini should you grow, I highly recommend the dark green zucchini, especially for people who might be new to eating zucchinis raw or even working with cooking them. I would highly recommend the dark green zucchini. This is a very full circle type of zucchini where you're not getting too weird in flavors or texture, and it'll go good with really any cooking. And if you can eat it raw, you can pretty much learn how to use it in your cooking. And this one's a very good one to eat raw. I don't recommend waiting till they get this big. I actually recommend waiting until they're like maybe 8 to 10 inches. And then eat them that way. They are really good. The centers don't really form like this at all, where the seeds are. You can eat the whole thing very easily, but when they get this big, you got to start working with the center a little bit because there's going to be seeds in that at that point. So other than that, I highly recommend the Dark Green Zucchini. I will offer seeds at the end of the year, God willing. Depends on if those ripen before the end of the year, ripen long enough. I may have to bring those in and let them ripen indoors to finish the seed process of maturing. And if so, I'll definitely offer seeds to this cucumber on my website. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.